1, 2, 1, 2. It's not working. Okay, so it's this one.
1, 2. It was sounding great.
Sorry, Zoe, I have to try to fix this one.
1,
I just
2.
moved the wire.
Ladies and gentlemen, the early morning shenanigans in Los Angeles continue.
Okay, he's gonna have to sit.
This shit's slapping right now. Let's get it right. Hey, Kev, can you close that door?
Okay, so he's gonna.
He's got to come over there. This shit is in here slapping. There's a lot of noise going on. Oh, that's Kev fondling the mic.
So I unplugged this one and this one.
Kev, if you don't get your hands off that mic. He's very touchy.
Just for a second, unplug all.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay.
we got 4 minutes until showtime. I see everybody coming in to the chat room.
Unplug, no, leave that one.
Oh,
Plugged. That's the only one to plug in. Unplug all the rest.
We're getting it together, ladies and gentlemen.
Unplug your mic, so. Unplug Zoe's for you, please.
Somebody said play the Zo song. Is that what you want me to do? They just turned off my mic.
Talking to it?
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Did you try a different mic into that?
What?
Did you try a different microphone into that?
Mine was working perfectly.
Plug on the mic. Do me a favor, swap that one. Oh, actually take the DJ one. Unplug that one there.
So just.
My man. What's up, Timmy Tight Top with the Predator watch? That's that watch the Predator dialed on. Start laughing at the end of the movie. Not the Predator watch. It is the Predator watch.
The
person who designed that looked at Predator.
That's from the movie Escape from New York.
That's the Predator.
Hey, what's going on? We're just hanging out. Check.
Put your headphones on, see if you can hear that one.
Are you gonna plug one back in?
And which one is it? Mic 3, right?
Jay, for now, let's just use that one
Yeah, we
for
can just
Jeff,
use-
so
yeah.
we can start the show in time, and we can try to. I have a feeling it's disconnection because it's like.
Ooh. And
Yeah,
Here's-
have some just use it. Yes,
No.
for now.
just turn it back.
Can you hear? Speak.
1, 2. I'm back. Yep.
No, somebody broke a wire off in here.
Is that what it is?
Like,
Good, thanks, Jay.
So let's get Jeff over there.
Oh, okay. So.
Let's go live. Close that door for me, bro.
Oh, okay. Oh, we still got one.
Kevin. 1, 2, 1, 2. 11 a.m. sharp. Ladies and gentlemen, the ZOWHAT. You want to dig? We about to go ham and eggs on all of the latest and the greatest A lot of stuff out here to talk about. Okay, I can hear all of that. It's just so much going on. Oh, we about to go ham and eggs. Welcome to the ZOWHAT Morning Show. You're listening to it. If this is your first time listening to the ZOWHAT Morning Show, it is kind of a news show. I mean, we ain't got the best news stories. Well, maybe we have the best stories. We're just not the best journalists.
Have the best take on the story.
We don't have the best take on the stories.
I think we do.
You know. Before I even get into the, the stories that we have, we have a unique perspective, and we just slap people upside the dome piece on their way home from Jones Beach to break it down. Jeff Brown, of course. But I love him. He my homie. He,
Is the homie.
He the homie, man.
He's that homie. Funny.
In the house, and I had to get up. I don't understand. I'm here.
He's not here for his shit.
Yeah, he be fucking up.
If he's not here for his shit.
He called me the other day, was like, I want you to know that I really appreciate.
Is that how I said it?
I'm serious.
That's how it came out.
He was like, this show is not an afterthought to me. Anyway, Jeff Brown should be here at some point. And before I even get into the topics, I gotta talk businesses. We like to promote a lot of businesses, and one of my favorites, of course, is Total. I don't care.
Probably had one before you left the house.
I did. Driving on the way up here. Total Package Energy, man. Energy boost, neural enhancer, stamina sustainer, antioxidant. It's the best in the game. Vitamins, amino acids, the whole 9 yards. We want to move 150 cases today. I mean, it's not a lot to me. Everybody get a case. You know, everybody get a case. This is a very powerful, and it works.
I just had one too before I left the house.
You did? Good. Very powerful stuff. You want one? Have I let you drink one yet? I shall. I shall deliver. I will. I shall share.
After 1 year, he offers me one.
I shall share. You will have your own bottle after said show. At the conclusion of the show, you will have. It's the best, man. And I keep telling people, like, if you're an Uber driver, a limo driver, truck driver, if you do anything late at night that you need to be up, you need to be alert, you need to be aware, Total Package Energy is the product.
Anything where you need high energy.
Total Package Energy, man. Total Package, man. Total Package. The other business that I'm really a fan of is Timmy Tight Top's business.
You know that's not my name.
Okay. But who cares at this point? You come in, you flexing, you buff, and it's about juice. So the juice must have led to the buffness, and thus, and thus, the smaller size T-shirts.
You know that's a play on word.
I'm just saying.
The juice is loose.
I mean, because here's the thing. You drink high quality juice. You start noticing your muscles are puffing up.
Is that how it works?
And then you... There's like a progression. There's a progression. You know what? I'm going to squeeze into this this size. I'm gonna get into this T3, this toddler shirt. I'm gonna start wearing Oshkosh again.
That's not even right.
I'm just saying, Timmy Tight Top is a He did. He was like, I don't know his name. I call him Timmy Tight Top.
Nah, that's funny.
He was like, I want to know, is he bringing juices today? I said, he don't bring juices every day. Tell Timmy Tight Top to start bringing juices. I said, the man's name is Hassan, man.
Oh, now you stick it up.
I mean,
You done branded the man.
Some dude on Instagram liked my picture to talk about Timmy Top Top, and I'm just
There
like,
you go.
oh, okay.
You're a legend.
You too?
Hey, you got
Okay.
make some money off of that shit, man.
Anyway.
If I wear the Oshkosh,
Uh-oh.
will my muscular nipples show? All right, go ahead, man. Promote this fabulous product you have here.
So we got
Wee
the
juice.
Timmy Tight Top juices. Wee juice. That helps you get buff when you drink juice. It's all about fitness. We get 20% off. ZOWHAT code. You know, drink as much juice as you can, or you'll be buff like me and the dude to my left.
Juice
Juice.
and buffness.
And it goes together. You know, so I thank you guys for the support. Keep on supporting, buying the juice. The number one package I'm supporting right now on the website is the weight loss program. Everybody's at summer. Everybody wants to lose weight. So it's a plan where you have a number of juices per day, and then you get to have a meal, and you get to work out. It's kind of designed like when you work out, you have your juices, and then you have a meal.
Dope. I love it.
We just
Kev, what do you have to promote?
Yeah. So about a month ago, I mentioned to you guys that I was starting an e-commerce investment group. And you can go online right now. It's called Boss Baby Trump. That's our first store, and it's a whole line of Baby Trump t-shirts. And the first one is Thug Life Baby Trump. So go to Boss Baby Trump. If you type in the ZOWHAT show, you get 20% off. Help support. This is an investment group of 16 brothers and sisters, and we're trying to get it done. If you guys want to know how to do that, we're starting another one in about 3 months. So hit me up at realnagas@gmail.com if you want to get in.
All right, and then bevy of current event topics. Did you guys know my own apparel is being sold? A Leave Us t-shirt?
Yeah.
Leave us? You dig? Leave us! That's how you gotta say it. You gotta say it.
Like Game of Thrones.
And yes, your balls have to be involved when you say it.
Leave us
Leave us!
now.
No. No extra words. Just leave us! There has to be some level of royalty. Insane, you know? I say it to my kids all the time. Leave us. Say it to then they baby mama too. Just leave us. You ought to move quickly away from me. Now. Yes.
Leave us at once.
You are intransigent. I will not deal with your irascibility today. Leave us! I gotta do it. Listen, get your Leave Us shirt. It's right here in the merchandise. It says buy ZOWHAT merchandise right here on the YouTube page. I was bugging out. Hey, get it now. Support the movement. Also, don't forget your copy of The Relationship Dismount, How to Stick the Landing When Exiting a Toxic Relationship. Available on Amazon.com. Paperback version. I want everybody in the chat room to type it. I want everybody online listening to the ZOWHAT Morning Show to just If you're in your car, roll your window down, right? If you're at home, I want you to go into the living room. Maybe if you're just getting out of the shower, don't all the way dry off. You need your testicles hanging for this. And for women, you might need your breast hanging. And I want everyone to scream to the top of their lungs, "Leave us!" Go ahead, Kev.
Leave us!
Timmy Titan?
No. Oh, leave us.
No, shit. God damn it.
Some gravitas.
It has to be.
Like a king.
Come on, one more time.
One more time.
In the mic, please.
Oh, we got two of them right here, man.
Well, this one doesn't work. This one.
Not at all.
Here we go.
Leave us. Leave us.
Duke. Come on.
Now you think I'm
Shit, man.
Joffrey Jaffer.
Just-
Leave us. My son work.
My son works.
Leave us.
Leave us!
Gotta get it in there.
Leave us. And then there's the subtle. There's the subtle. I don't want to make a scene. The subtle leave us. Leave us. Do you remember Senator Palpatine said it in Revenge of the Sith? When they were in that little scene where they were watching the play,
Yeah.
and Anakin shows up.
Mm-hmm.
And then his people, he goes, "Leave us." Very quietly. Like, I don't want to make it quiet. It was, "Leave us."
I need to bounce immediately.
Yes. We got to start saying that to bum-ass niggas in our lives. Leave us. And get this daughter's Pratt business out of the way. I wanted to lay myself bare in front of him.
Bear.
And he tore into me quite sharply. And he said, "You're like all the others. You come to me with a begging bowl." Leave us. I'm sorry. I'm turned up right now. I've had
Two. 2.5.
I've had 2 bottles of Total Package Energy.
2.5.
All right, please continue to support all my products. Love Matters Revealed, The Relationship Dispatch. My website, IamZoeWilliams.com, and pre-order your copy of The Holographic Relationship. This shit is going to be fire. And we will get busy into today's current events. Oh my God. Well, I got so many stories right now. I don't know what kingdom I should start with first.
Jeffy Jeff.
Works.
Tis I. Jeffrey has just walked in the door.
In the door, I have
And Jeffrey,
my brother.
this is how Jeffrey.
Burn stick with you.
This is how Jeffrey will be fired from these shows. Leave us.
From these lands.
You and your people shall leave these lands.
I shall drive you out into the cold prairie.
Not community empowerment, but our first stories.
Oh, excellent. Then I'm right on time.
Okay, so just recently, man, some of the most high-powered coonery I've ever seen in my life, and I mean, this coondom is stronger than dark cigars.
Powered coonery.
Yes, it's like
It's not no regular cooning. The black dude that acts White Todd. No, that's small caliber coonery. This shit here is mortar rounds.
yes, this is dilithium. Powered by dilithium crystals.
I'm going to have to ask you to get away from me with your vibranium coonery.
I'm giving her all she got, Captain.
Just get me another coon.
It's the power of Black pastor says Donald Trump will be the most pro-black president he'll see in his lifetime. And there were
Yeah. An armada.
empowered.
Cornucopia of coonery.
There was an armada of. Trump met with religious leaders and lawmakers at the White House. The president's policies will have a positive effect on black people. Whether they will or not, I don't know. I just know that tax break, the hardest, disenfranchised, poor niggas.
As if they need another punch in the face.
Crime. Okay, cool. So he had a group of lard lusters
Hand-picked coons.
to talk prison reform.
Same time.
This is like the Legion of Coon.
Yeah, yeah. Like the Super Friends.
The Legion of Coon.
The Super Friends. The Super Friends didn't hang out in what? I'm gonna need you to just say it.
You're just moving your mic all over the place and fucking up my shot, is what Kevin is saying.
Okay, well.
Okay, so let's just move past your failed joke, and we'll get back to reading.
The Legion, yes.
Yes.
The Super Friends. They, Aquaman, Superman. On some deep shit. This level of coonery, these coons don't hang out together. You got to you have to assemble these coons from far and wide. Like, who are the top coons? Not you, sir. I'm not talking about you because you wear your sweater tied in a half, not over your neck in the summer, and you have a white girlfriend in a BMW. No! I need some high-powered, I have already fucked over some black people on a judicial and civic level coonery. That's
Okay, so let me read the story. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much for the extra prepping. Tell your story too. With almost 24 inner city pastors and faith leaders, where he flaunted a low unemployment rate and economy. We have passed the First Step Act through the House, and we are working to pass that into law, and I think we'll be able to do it. Wow. When we say hire American, we mean bill in May that would increase job opportunities for prisoners, would force the Bureau of Prisons from using restraints or incarcerated pregnant women, and offer the chance for prisoners to receive early release credits, according to Reuters. Right? The president was joined by pro-Trump can I just come back to this thought right now? The most pro-black president. I heard the pastor say it. Can we even has ever been pro-black?
Yes, we can.
Well, then talk to me about it. I'd like to know.
I'm going to have to agree wholeheartedly with. I don't usually agree with Jasper as Shade Tree House Coon, but this. Donald Trump is the most pro-black president we have ever seen. The same way Thanos is the most pro-black, the most pro-Avenger individual we've ever seen. Since before the Civil Rights Act, when have you ever seen this many black people talking about unity? This many black people talking about growing your own. We're in such a coma that it doesn't look like it because we are just. to the Truman days, to the Eisenhower days, when niggas were not at all unclear about who the enemy was.
Trump is the only president that kept it real about the state of the black community.
How about it?
You agree or disagree?
Yes.
You did.
Yes. He had in the ghettos are catching hell. And I plan to do something about it. Now, whether he was, whether it's where the wall is,
So-
whether it's, whether it was uttered, wouldn't it have been nice to hear the black dude say some shit?
Oh, no,
like
no,
that?
no. Are you siding with the Legion of Coon?
Am I siding with the Legion of Coon? No, I am being honest about. I'm standing outside. I'm sorry, but what other? Yeah, brother. I'm gonna ask this. I'm gonna ask this question, and I. Rhetorical or not?
The Legion of
When
Coon.
is the last time that a president single-handedly unified black people for real? I'm not talking about that hope shit. I'm talking about for real.
So you're saying,
Here's how he unified
because
us.
I need you to clarify this shit.
Here's how he unified us. Just imagine all the, you know, the Williams family and associates. Your family, put all them niggas that don't get along, your whole family, put them at a resort.
Yeah.
They can't fucking stand each other. This nigga done cheated on me with my sister, and that motherfucker's an alcoholic that caused Big Mama to lose her house. All that shit is in there.
I
The
know
tension
that
is
nigga.
thick. And it starts boiling up, and then the zombie apocalypse breaks out. I bet you them niggas will get along then, because all that other shit don't matter when a motherfucker trying to eat your face.
Wow.
That's where we're at right now.
Okay, let's just kind of move away from the zombie apocalypse and,
That's
and
what's
talk
up.
to Kevin.
Trump, the coon preachers are understanding who Trump is. If you praise Trump, you give Trump praise, he'll fuck with you and give you pretty much anything you want. If you go against him, you become his adversary and then he tries to destroy you. So I think they're playing the, devil's advocate. This whole shit.
Woo! Come on, bro.
Trump is destroying.
He's
Trump
doing
is
his
here to
job.
destroy this whole and it's going down every fucking day. He's destroying. But you can come up though in the destruction of America because America was made to fall.
But I think I agree with you, but I think it should be framed just a little differently. Because sometimes we speak in a way where it's almost like these motherfuckers are aware of their role. And at certain levels of the military, I mean, you were in the military.
Right.
It'd be high, super high, retarded high, invisible high,
Stratospheric.
X-ray high, gamma ray high,
Yes.
top secret clearances that niggas just don't know about.
Yeah.
Of power that don't really know everything. No. They can't know everything in order to act. So that's what I'm saying.
It's known as plausible deniability.
Yeah.
Right. So that's the only thing I'm saying. I agree with you. I'm just saying I don't think he knows.
Oh, I don't think. No, he doesn't know.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't. He's too arrogant to think that he can be used like that. He thinks that everything is of his own doing. But Putin and all the rest of them people behind Putin in those Russian banks who own Trump, that's who was engineering this shit. All the people who funded his bankruptcies and shit back when he had those 4 bankruptcies.
Right.
So that plan right there. But I'm just saying, you can't. The karma that you put out when you take something like that is obviously going to come back.
Well, let's go deeper. What about the Council on Foreign Relations? Right. So it was always a plan to probably crash the old world order to bring in the new world order.
How else do you do it?
Right.
Right.
But again, on the conspiracy theory thing, everybody knew that this kind of thing was supposed to happen, especially the Caucasian elite motherfuckers who are on this old conspiracy shit. So they had to do it in a roundabout way and send somebody that looked like them to take it down, because everybody was looking. See, all those pro-Trump people, they're all about the Zionists, the protocols of Zion and all this and that shit, and the Jews are coming to take over, which they do own own most of the banks.
Go into the protocols of Zion.
But the protocols of Zion is just the plan for the Jews. All those racist motherfuckers, they all on that protocol of Zion. They've been on that for years. So they've been watching out for the Jews to come over and take over. But the Jews, I mean, I'm not saying that they're doing this.
That's Googleable.
Huh? Yeah, that's
Googleable.
Right.
But just because it's Googleable doesn't mean it's truth.
Right. But look what happened though. See,
Can I explore it?
Since they're waiting on it though. But no, since they're waiting on it, they were waiting on it. They had to send somebody that looked like them in order for them to get behind, and that was Trump. But Trump doesn't know that he's actually doing it. He just thinks he's in there. Well, they know they're using him. He just thinks he's in there though, just to just to do what Putin's bidding. But he doesn't understand the game plan behind is to take down
the monkey
America.
that grinds the organ don't understand that the coins are for rent.
Right.
He just grinding the organ.
Yep.
Hold on 1 second, because people are saying they can't hear Kev. You're telling them talking to the mic? Is that what it is?
I hear him in here.
I hear him too.
I hear him fine.
We hear him fine.
That's on your end.
That's on y'all end. You can't.
Yeah.
Well,
You probably can't.
Kev, say hello, Kev.
Yeah, you can't hear.
Stopping y'all.
Fucking sound all right.
You can't hear Kev if you listen on a computer that's running Windows 98. You probably can't.
Or
You probably can't hear Kev.
are you trying to escape the humidity by having your windows rolled down?
Hey, did anybody see Bill Maher Friday though? Bill Maher,
Did he nail it?
That was one of the best ones they had. It was all
Ever.
about breaking off information about what
Ever.
was going down behind the scenes about the Koch brothers.
Jeff,
I couldn't believe
Jeff,
he said it.
You gonna let him tell the
Yes,
story?
I'm just preaching. Go on and preach it. I need a Martin Luther King fan with a funeral home advertisement on the back. Oh my God, go ahead.
Their first guest was talking about how the lady at the end, she was talking about how the Koch brothers had a giant plan to subvert this whole thing and take over on the low, because they know that they were the minority. So they had this little plan to come in and take over the government. They instituted this little plan. And she was like, you guys don't understand. Like one of the Koch brothers was defying Trump the other day on the news, and she said, look, if a Kochs always stay behind the scenes. She was like, if you see a Koch in front of the camera,
It's
she's
some
like,
shit.
there's some bullshit going on. She's like, that's the distraction. They want you to look at this shit over here while they working this shit on the low on this side. So that was that right there. Then the Republican guest, he broke down how Trump systematically was taking down America from the Constitution. I mean, this dude it was implemented. They took over, they robbed, they stole, they lied, they broke all kind of treaties. So all of that karma had to come back, but it came back in the form of them.
But I don't think it's karma.
Right.
I don't think it's karma.
What do you mean you don't think it's
I
karma?
think it's a controlled demolition. I think I don't think it's karma. I think it's a controlled demolition. I think this is what they've always wanted. I think when you see that motherfucking New World Order on the back of the dollar bill is the only fucking bill we have that has never been refurbished or redone because of the symbolism on it. Listen, I don't think it's karma at all. I think it's...
No, I'm not saying it's karma for the elite. America was implemented was fucked up, so we have to give this shit back. They just chilling on their damn estates and off the coast of Malibu.
That's because they don't. That's because that again.
They do know that history is there. They talk about this shit all the time on the news. Yeah, America was stolen, but they never come out and say that's.
Oh, you
fucked
talking
up
about talking about the white people that have gravy for their stuffing.
That's what I'm talking about. The Caucasian people who sit here, they know that America was taken from the Aboriginal Americans.
White people are like, we're in a better place now.
Yes, that's the narrative.
I don't even know why. I don't even know why you would.
Thank you. Even the immigrants who come over
Yes.
here, they'll say, "Oh, America's this great place," but no, you're benefiting off of what the forefathers fucked up and all the fucked up shit they did.
As
So
a white
you're
woman.
complicit in the shit. Then, if you're benefiting from their fucked upness, you're complicit in the shit.
Hey, I don't know what he's talking about.
Hi.
My people have never owned slaves. Now, my wife's great grandfather.
He owned
He had the
Clean of slavery.
He had the two biggest plantations in Virginia. He may have had one slave.
Now
Did not.
we've never owned them, but the contract worked.
You know what? I'm all for equality as long as I get to keep all my shit.
That's doing.
Wow.
As long as I
Long as
get
I
to
ain't gotta
keep
give
this
up my
shit.
privilege.
As long as I can keep all
I
this.
keep my shit and my
Wait a
privilege.
second.
Beautiful about
Can I
this?
keep this? As long, and then you can, as
Let
long
me
as
tell
you
you
can,
what's beautiful about all this
Nice.
noise Jeff is making.
as long as I can have this. Silver sedan you drive. Can I have that too?
He
And
likes to
then-
give more information than is necessary. But look, what's so beautiful about his analogy is no one on the radio saw it.
Okay.
We can only hear.
They can only hear.
Jesus.
Well,
This guy's
for those of
amazing.
you in Radio Land, I just as what was done with regard to land accumulation in this country. If you notice, Vermont is much smaller than bigger as you go west.
Yep.
If Whitey knew how much land there was in the first place, they'd have just saddled up all the white folks they could before they came here and killed as many Indians as they could as soon as they landed and called it all New Whitey land. There would be one
New Whitey land.
New Whitey land. How much land there was. Now here's the real question. Would there be an America at all if I had a crystal ball? If 15 motherfuckers could have came from the future with crystal balls and dropped down in different sections of this country and showed the natives, here's what's coming. I bet you all them natives would have went to the shores and it would have been arrows.
Okay, so can we do this really quickly? Just to get out of this preemptive rant.
The pre-rant.
Jesus, this nigga right here could get a fucking woman pregnant on his pre-rant come.
Oh,
Jeez.
oh yeah, I'm very fertile. If I kiss a girl too long, she skip a period.
I don't know if men
I'm
can be
fertile.
fertile.
Oh yeah. Oh my.
Jesus, potent.
My sperm. Yeah, okay, we'll go with potent. Whatever.
This nigga said he was fertile.
I'm fertile. Yes. And I'm gonna stick with fertile. And
Christ alive. Let me do this really quickly. In our YouTube chat room, people who are watching the show live right now,
Christ on.
$100
Oh my man.
in the chat room. He says something on the new mic for Kev. He's putting $100 on the new mic for Kev. And then Big E Unchained 99 just dropped $20. He said, "What up, y'all? That's the perfect name, Legion of Coons. Auntie and Uncle Ruckus are popping up, right?"
Timmy, time out. Why don't you say something? Say something.
Hold on. Like,
Can
can
I
I
hear
just
you?
finish saying what I was saying? Jesus Christ. The randomness on this show is starting to grow like fungus. Let's just pull it back in.
Gee, Batman, I was just trying to help.
Listen,
Remember Batmite? Anybody?
listen here, Batwing.
Remember Batmite? That was my man.
So no, I want to, and I also want to thank Anthony Alford. He just dropped $5 on the super chat. The super chat button is a little $sign at the end of our chat room of our live broadcast through YouTube right now. If you want to see the show, all you have to do is go to my YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/the ZOWHAT show. Yeah, I'd appreciate it if you guys would all hit the super chat button. now that I've regained control of the show and it is relatively quiet for the moment, I'm sure the foolery will return shortly. I can jump into the next topic. This was an interesting topic. The Root is reporting, theroot.com. They're reporting is fired from his job, and he regrets nothing.
Good for him.
Now, here's the interesting thing. Before I even read this story, Jeff Brown tells us that, which was a statement
By
that
default, yeah.
was made by one of the members of the Legion of Coon.
Yes.
Sir Wavy Pastors. Yeah. Sir Do-Rag said, because of his policies or whatever. Now, Jeff asserts that because he's so blatant with his racism and his disrespect and all the bullshit that Reverend Dax, right?
Rev Murs, Rev Duke.
All right. I challenge Jeff on that because we have yet to see any black people move like those Latino workers. Those Latino workers are not NFL stars. They're not NBA stars. These are regular motherfuckers who got families.
Yeah. That put their ass online.
That drive forklifts.
Yeah.
They're factory workers.
Right.
Doing all the jobs niggas won't do.
Right.
And they walked off because of the mistreatment of one of their fellow employees. Right? Now, it was filmed by a black man. The black man gets fired. The video goes viral. Yenna Dick, I'm going to read a little bit for you. Black man who filmed Latino workers striking is fired from his job, regrets nothing. For many viewers, watching a group of construction workers walk off a shop floor in protest might have been rousing. Went viral last week. People on social media were particularly taken by Dangerfield's commentary and infectious enthusiasm at what was transpiring. Palpable in his face, they, referring to the company, and they, oh yeah, we rise together, homie, and they leaving. Deuces. Now Dangerfield, who's contracted construction worker, says he has been fired as a result of posting the video after initially being offered $250 to take it down. It was a 1.1. The video is at 1.1 million views on Facebook at this point.
Wow.
Now, nigga, need this job, nigga. You know how they do. Nigga, you? Okay.
We disagree again.
I can see the video, but the commentation?
We disagree again.
We gonna get you, nigga. You always do. Can I get through the setup?
Sure.
I guess. See, let's have a Wizard of Oz moment. I will pull back the curtain on what makes me great. Solid, compelling.
You can't do that. I know you can't see this on radio, but I can see it. I'm sitting here right next to it. I forget the evil dude's name with the hook in his nose on The Simpsons. But when you make statements like that,
Anyway, I'm just gonna say it again. Like, yo, bro, shit, let me set it up. It up in this way. Will you allow me to set you up?
I think I am. You're spending a lot of time talking.
No.
There's the bell. I'm going to
No,
lunch.
you have not learned.
Okay.
We have done this for over 10 years.
Half has been
I must reprimand you.
socially masturbatory, sir.
I must reprimand you personally and publicly. You will not get better.
Take.
Anyway, the brother is over here filming the Latinos walk out. When is the last time we've seen the NFL do something like this? When is the last time the NBA had a chance to do it with, especially the Clippers? You know what they did? We're going to stand in the center of the we do want that money now.
Master, if I may say.
Language,
I know,
if I may
yeah,
say.
yeah. If you say it fast, it sounds like a Swahili man. But I'm just saying, if I may say.
Master, if I may say.
Master, if I may say.
Master, if I may say.
I don't mean to interrupt y'all, Jim. Mighty fine. I don't
Master.
mean that from no sexual manner. I just mean that white dress right there go really good with this summer light.
If I may say.
If I may say, Master.
Master,
If I may say, Master.
Master.
I'm just saying.
If I may say.
I don't want to lose my position on it about this basketball. And I sure like this house you done give me with my family. I can take care of my family. You know, everybody out here, Master. With a jersey on, they ain't got to do nothing. Get on the phone. They know everybody here knows somebody broke. We ain't trying to make them suffer. I'm just saying, maybe, just maybe, Master.
Master, if I may say.
You shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have said. Because you've been mighty powerful. You've been mighty powerful good to me. Look at that Bentley out there. I got Bentley out there.
Mighty coons.
Yes.
That needs to be a shirt.
It's not the racism. It's the coons.
So, again, we coming up on the NFL season. Dak Prescott, you already heard what he said last week.
Oh, yeah.
Kneeling is inappropriate. Well, guess what? A week later, Randy Moss did something that he used. Let me just say, Randy Moss used his Hall of Fame induction platform. A nigga gangbang.
Really?
He wore a tie that had everybody's name on it. And he used that to talk about police brutality. And he mentioned his. And I want to acknowledge them because they've been through hell. They don't have answers. Ray Lewis was sitting right next to him.
Mr. Coon himself.
Boiling in his
That nigga's the
skin.
biggest coon.
Leader of the Legion of Coons.
Pulled out his phone. Master. He's sitting next to this coon.
If I may say.
This nigga. He's an ungrateful nigga, Master.
If I may say.
I was grateful.
If I may say. Massa, if I may say.
He proceeded to preach.
Listen, check it out. Randy Moss wore the 12 names of black men and women killed by police on his Hall of Fame tie.
Yeah.
Tamir Rice, Paul O'Neill, and acknowledging their families, man. Randy Moss entered the Pro Football Hall of Fame on Saturday night, and with the spotlight on him, Moss took an opportunity to make a stand. I loved it, man. I loved it. Along with his golden enshrinement jacket, Moss wore a black tie with the 12. Speak about his tie during his Hall of Fame speech, but explained the decision behind wearing it in an interview with NFL know that they're not alone. I'm not here voicing, but by having these names on my tie in a big platform like the Pro Football Hall of Fame, there's a lot of stuff going on in our country. And you know what's crazy? He might get reamed for that.
You might.
By who?
And it's not like he did something bad. He just acknowledged some folks that are going through some shit. Look at the irony. You get Sir Wave-A-Lot, Pastor Durag, saying, but do you see the irony? Pastor
Bishop Wavebreath?
Right, Bishop Wavebreath. Bishop Borbris.
What's his name? Diane.
Bishop Borbris is saying Donald Trump is the most pro-black. See, this is how cognitive dissonance, this is how you keep everybody off balance. It's just saying polar opposite. Bishop Borbris is saying Donald Trump, Agent Orange, as Flex Alexander calls him, Agent Orange, is the most pro-black president ever. Sitting, using his Hall of Fame platform to bring acknowledgement to the 12 families of police shooting black people. Let me choke Eric Garner out for selling loose cigarettes.
And he has no cigarettes.
And he has no cigarettes.
That's not about racial motivation.
He doesn't have any. He doesn't have any weapons. I want to see if I was properly trained in choking the shit out of an unarmed nigger. So big.
Right.
I've never seen a nigger so massive.
But they said he
What?
robbed the store before that. Remember, he robbed the store. Did you see that documentary that came out on HBO about him?
Exactly. Here we go.
That documentary was off the chain. On the news, but it shows how he went in there and he was making a deal. But he couldn't take the cigarillos home that night, so he gave them back to him, and they stuck them under the thing for him, and so he put them back. So when he walked in there the next morning, he had already paid for the cigarillos with the weed,
Right.
but the owner didn't know that, and so he grabbed the cigarillos and he stole the cigarillos. But the whole thing was the deal that he had going on with the night workers. Everybody in the hood had that same deal. They would go in there and give sacks. So they showed that whole thing. And Brown report, they didn't say none of that.
Well, of course not. Why would I say any of that? Do you not understand what it means to be sterling white? I mean, brilliant white.
Sterling white.
Blinding white. I'm so white, there's no chance I could be wrong about anything.
Iron white.
I'm white hot white. Do you know it gets no hotter than white hot white? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, literally,
Yes.
the stuff we're asking for. And this is, I think this goes back to your point about karma. White people just not gonna change nothing. Like, and it'd be obvious shit like, you just gonna keep lying.
Right.
Wouldn't they? It works.
Nothing.
No, but every now and again, sometimes
They say something.
every now and again, sometimes their depravity gets to such a level.
Right.
Like actress Anne Hathaway comes out and goes, "Wow, that's white. Stabbed her sister too. No, this is all wrong." Every now and again, the depravity reaches a level to be like, "Oh, wow." Ugh.
Right.
It's like a gag reflex. I got to say something, right? But for the most part, as a collective, white people,
Yeah. You know, it's like they're waiting in their own social vomit, and when it gets too high, oh, that's hot. That hit my mouth. That's my mouth.
Even that depravity, they tried to vilify her when she had a picture with the.
Oh, she had a gun.
Yeah, the cell phone camera.
Sure.
I mean, come on. This is absolute fucking bullshit.
They just won't.
Brutally murdered. And she's a good girl. But she had of her looking nice and beautiful to find that one damn picture.
Right.
That's the bullshit.
I'm just saying, like, it's not gonna happen as a collective.
What?
White people have been enjoying such an amazing life.
They've had a great run.
Oh yeah.
They had a great run. Woman again. No.
Trump's breaking that shit down. White privileged Americans getting ready to go bye-bye.
But isn't that shit? Families have endured.
Right.
Then on another platform, Reverend Boar Bristles. This is the most pro-black president I will ever experience in my lifetime.
He's right.
Is that the light-skinned brother with the beard? At every opportunity Trump can have to take a picture with that dude, he does.
Well, I want to acknowledge Randy Moss proselytizing.
Right.
It was God. Listen to this. This is how.
Sent me the fat one.
Right. This is how all of the Hall of Fame speeches went for the NFL for black players. It was God that lifted.
Yes, it was. It was your God. Unfortunately, your God is money.
Okay.
That made me get out here. Made me do this. It was money. I was driven to buy my and make the same money I do selling crack. I would come off in my neighborhood.
I mean, who's more responsible that a lot of black people live? I'm not talking about the motherfuckers that are quote unquote wealthy or rich or whatever. Who's responsible? Who's more responsible? Politicians.
The God you pray to gets back to you. Okay? It gets back to you. Shit, same shit with voting. Here's some pimp shit that I've spent. Asians do this. Real estate exam. There's just a day after you fail.
Wait. Before you finish this thought. Diversified groups.
No. I don't know which